Acceleracers Customs. They're bright, bold, exciting, and getting more and more professional looking by the minute. If there's any good news in this community, it's that these guys exist when the diecast collecting the originals has gone through the roof. Now, I've had my run-ins with a couple of the Acceleracers customizers IRL, that Legends Tour meet you should totally check out in California. But it doesn't even scratch the surface. If you've kept up with my friend Acceleracers Hub, you already know the amazing work that these guys are doing. And you know I've never been able to own any of these customs, but at the end of this video, I'm going to be unboxing one of my new recent purchases, and I seriously can't wait to show you guys, so let's go! So, starting off here in the Hot Wheels Acceleracers Cominidad Latina, hopefully I said that right, group of Facebook, we have this community and Oscar. Oscar has been doing work way before pretty much any of this really got big, and I just had to give him a huge ups and props for his work, and basically he inspired a lot of what's happened now. I think he did a 1/18th riveted or something like that. I can't be too certain on that, but it's been a while since I've seen those images, and he pretty much started this all. I'm sure there's even more people in this community that have done it. Absolutely amazing and stunning, and of course, it moved on into TezlaPosting. So I think he's also part of this community, and TezlaPosting has been doing a lot of stuff, as you know already. Here's just one image from there. I mean, there's the Bad to the Blade as one of the drone planes, I guess, from Kay Powers, and there's Galorum with the what are those? Those are actual Hot Wheels wheels. I just can't remember exactly what set they come from. And then there's Pork Chop for scale. I have this Pork Chop as well for scale. He's pretty big. This is a beefy Pork Chop. He's not really 1/64th. In fact, these motorcycles aren't really 1/64th, but we'll get into that later. As you can see, RDO 7s, that's going to come in later. They also have done the Acceleracers paper crafts. I think this is Jacob's, and this is all from TezlaPosting, if I do remember. I'll link this down below, so you can use this to do your paper crafts of the tracks and put, you know, your cars on it, make it look nice. Again, as you already know, SuparROBO, yes, we met him as well, and goodness gracious, this one, what is it, 1/32nd, I think, 1/24th, I'm sorry, 1/24th scaled Hollowback is just absolutely beautiful. I can't do it justice any more than has already been done. Again, how amazing is this to have in the community? These just go hard. Here we have VancityDiecast.com. He does, or she, I don't know, they do the 5 dots in premiums, and they do the 6 spokes in premiums for people that want to wheel swap their cars. The 5 dots, or the 6 spokes, are called the Magnus 6 spokes concave wheels. You can find them on his website here. These are the price ranges. And the Invictus, the 5 dots, for, you know, the Dior2 and the Countach. For some reason, they have not made 5 dot premium wheels of official Hot Wheels things. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Let's continue, though. And here we have the Acceleracers Hub. Obviously, he's not really a customizer himself, but he has tons of videos on customizers and who does it. And I'm going to go through a couple of them that I know myself. Here we have Fish Daddy, who has done a lot of customs in the past. And here's Chicane, High Voltage. Like, these are all movie accurate, I'm telling you. Riveted, Roadrunner, a BRZ, if you will. Because I know people have done that. This beautiful Spectra Flamed Highway 35 side draft. And look at those wheels. Those are nice wheels. And here's a Spectra Flame Slingshot. And there's a Spectite movie accurate, because why would you buy a non-movie accurate Spectite for $500? That's just stupid. What are you doing? Anyway, Slingshot, again, amazing. Here we go, another Roadrunner pick, and Dior2 Teku. Yeah, there's a lot of Teku Dior2s out there. I don't think I'm ever going to cover all of the people that have done the Dior2 custom. Next, we have Overused 03. He has been doing tons of 3D modeling stuff. In fact, some of the customizers after this use his stuff for their customs when they sell them. So sometimes they'll do the decals, and he gave them, you know, the necessary tools for, say, these amazing tires for, like, look at these are so cool, for Roadrunner and Riveted. Oh man, these are beautiful. Look at that, just beautiful. Like with the, man, that's just nice. I love it. They're really just selling that whole thing. So here's some photos he sent me, obviously high quality. I mean, just look at that. So these, I heard, actually stay on. These aren't like Metro, which I think were removable. I think these are permanent, and they're more movie accurate, if I'm correct on that. Someone can correct me in the comments. But yeah, these tires are amazing. Those metal cover tires, absolutely astonishing. Here's another amazing shot of some of this in action. Here's one of the pieces that he made for the Silencers version of the drone hyperpod thing. I know everyone's gonna get mad at me. You didn't call it the right thing. I'm sorry. Sorry. RDL1, I think, is that guy. And yes, this is 3D printed person. Yeah, that's a 3D printed character model. He did tell me that it was someone else's, so some of these he's done himself, like the wheels and some of the custom parts to these hyperpods. But as far as the figure goes itself, he told me that those are custom from someone else. And these track pieces, instead of being papercraft, are now 3D modeled. So he actually has them connecting to each other, which is absolutely amazing. And he's done that himself, apparently, as well. Just look at that hyperpod. That's a custom piece. That's amazing. Look at that. There's a better view of him. That's nice. That's nice. Man, what I'd give to have that. Alright. Here's a Silencers hyperpod. And lastly, a droned hyperpod. Love it. Next, we have Acceleron Customs, not to be confused with Accelecustom later on down the line. Acceleron Customs has an eBay.com link, so make sure to check them out and buy from them. Here is some of their amazing footage and photos. Look at that. Obviously amazing Roadrunner work. Obviously, that's the Roger Dodger that he's using there. Here's one of the overused Acceleracers. Again, like I said, Overused 03 has been crazy killing it over there. Dude's just insane. Here's a Teku-ized Crazy 8, Teku-ized you already know. A Lego Nolo. Why haven't you bought him already? Go buy him. Come on. Teku-ized Ballistic. Let's go Ballistic! I mean, come on, dude. This guy's on fire. Metal Maniacs with the... Oh, that Stingray is just nice. I love this what if. Acceleracers what if. 1,500 likes. Mattel, can you take notice already? Oh man, look at those jump jets. Oh, that's awesome. I love this. I love this shot so much of Teku Dior 2 with that. Teku. And then I think that's one of the paper crafts, if I'm not mistaken. Another Teku. Absolutely astonishing work from Acceleron Customs. Amazing work, buddy. And next, we have Metrometrics, who does not need an introduction. I met him in California. You already know, this guy makes all the really cool looking card hollow foil type of things, and absolutely amazing. I mean, look at this slingshot. Oh, look at that slingshot. That is just beautiful. I just can't get over it. That is just a beautiful looking slingshot. And check this out. All the RDO 7s next to the big boy himself. So, RDO 7 Customs, we'll get into that in a second. Look at these wheels real fast. So Josh Munn did the design for the wheels themselves, it seems. Or I think they're wheel covers, if I'm not mistaken. He can correct me on that in the comments below. So yes, those are also a thing. Here are some of the video game models from, you know, the World Race video game. Here's one of the shots from California, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, just absolutely amazing, dude. Amazing creations here. Look at this Spectre Flame. Oh, or whatever is it? Hollow foil, hyper. Goodness gracious. Absolutely amazing. These are just beautiful, 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 beautiful. And I think that, again, these guys have used and reused assets from other people, like over here where it was Vancity Diecast. Sometimes they use his versions of the Real Riders, or you know, other things, nightlife. There's a nightlife. Goodness gracious. Or like the wheels. I think I saw the wheels earlier from... There they are. So the Metal Maniac wheels, obviously done by Overused, but are now being used by other customizers. Here's his version of the plow. That version of the plow is magnetic and removable, so it doesn't even mess up your diecast. It's like the Speed Racer stuff. Moving on. Oh, also, make sure to check out his eBay page. Amazing, dude. Moving on, here's another good shot of some of those Highway 35 customs that he's done. And next, we have JayCee Project 93. This dude is freaking insane. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Do you see this? Do you see this? 42 likes? What are you doing? Stop what you're doing right now and go get this man a like. What are you doing? Do you see this? This is like one of these RLC things. Holy crap. And it's in the box and everything with a character. Like, holy mackerel. This is what we've wanted for ages. For ages from Hot Wheels and their premium releases. Do you see the detail? The Taro Kitano, bro. Look at Taro Kitano. Like, look at this. This absolutely blew my freaking mind when I saw this. Like, look at the engine. It's all super movie accurate. I mean, this is like as accurate of a 70 Roadrunner from Acceleracers as we're gonna get. Just look at that thing. Holy crap, that's amazing. Like, oh my gosh, that's the best looking model I've ever seen in my life. It's just so beautiful looking. Like, that size too. Just look at it. Why aren't you giving this man a like already? Only 153 people. Give this man to like 3,000 or something. All right. Like, look at this. This is just beautiful. And he even shows you through his process. Like, this is just, oh my gosh, the stance and everything about it. The engine, the roll cage inside. I mean, just, oh my goodness. Look at this. This is before, by the way. This was 21 weeks ago, and he just finished it. I mean, this is 3D printed, custom, also using Roadrunner Hot Wheels parts. I mean, look at the wheel! The wheel is chained, just like in the movie. Holy freaking heck! Like, I just don't know what you're doing with your life if you're not following this man right now. This is insanely accurate, good stuff. I mean, I don't know why I didn't find him earlier. I'm mad at myself for not finding him. This was back in April he made this. April he made that in Blender. And now look at him. He's now making an Old Smoky. Look at this thing. This is in CAD or something, or Blender. I don't know. Either way, he's making it 3D printable. And look over here, there's a mini monkey, mini pork chop. Like, look how good they are compared to this guy. Look at that pork chop. He's actually in like a pose. Oh my gosh, look at the anchor chain. The anchor chain. Like, this is what we've been wanting from Mattel for so long for our Hot Wheels Acceleracers. This is exactly what we want. Like, this is it. This is what I want. This is what I want. Mattel, please. Listen, this is what I want. This is what I want. And we just don't stop. Accelecustom is making custom CM6 molds. So before we talked about Vancity Diecast has his version, totally different version with real riders. This is the actual CM6's totally customized, and like that means we'll never run out of CM6s from now on because of him and Alberto. It's just, this is insane. I've heard this is 3D printed as well. Look at this. Look at this. This is perfect. Like, look at this. And guess what? The best part is they can paint them and put all the detail on them. These are custom. You wouldn't believe these were custom. These look like the real deal. I don't even, like, these look like this. This is the real deal. That's a custom. That's a custom! Those aren't even, like, produced anymore. And yet, this guy, with a 3D printer, decided we can still do it. We don't have to listen to Mattel, you know what I'm saying? Goodness gracious. In terms of, you know, we don't have to listen to resellers anymore about trying to get CM6s all the time. It's crazy. And check this out. Alberto, going insane right here. Goodness gracious. Accelecustom and Alberto working together on this RDO7, it looks like. And that's just phenomenal. Amazing work by Alberto. And look at these custom CM6s. These are all custom. Oh my goodness. RDO7 custom. That's what it looks like before painted. And then that's after painted. And then you can actually see the difference. That's movie accurate. So that's not even the same size as this. That's movie accurate. That's an actual 1/64th motorcycle. So they got the print to a 1/64th motorcycle with the rider on it. Whew, that's so cool. Like, come on, Hot Wheels. Why can't we get this stuff in our life? This is just what we've been waiting for, what we need. Look at this. We're no longer subject to the demand of previously made CM6s. We can make our own. And Hot Wheels is over here, sometimes, maybe not Hot Wheels necessarily, but always, oh, it's too costly, it's too costly, they cost too much to make. It's right there. It's right there. Fans made it for you, apparently, now. We're the Redline Club members, man. We're the Redline old G's, you know, where Redline people were like, hey, they don't make Redline anymore, let's make it ourselves. That's us. That's this community. It's just absolutely mind-blowing and amazing. And I do just got to give a big shout out to Alberto for this. Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. Next, we have WisdomisaCircle. I think these are also done by Overused, but I just had to shout them out because he got a bunch of Accelechargers and they look amazing, and he does amazing pictures with the Accelechargers, and yeah, those are customs. So, amazing work again. Acceleron Customs, amazing work. KitanoKustoms, getting to someone new. Look at these. I think he was one of the first ones to do these type of game cars, if you will. Or some of them aren't even game cars. This is just a Wave Ripper's Power Rage. Very, very interesting looking. And a Scorcher's Riveted. Very cool. I really like the Scorcher's Riveted, actually. So, again, just another amazing work. SSP underscore Hunter underscore 22. Yeah, this is also really cool. He's got even a vert wheeler, a mini vert wheeler inside the cab there. Here's it all opened up with speakers and everything. Just a little shout out there. I know it's not the perfect custom or anything, but I just thought it was cool because he has a character in it. And Instagram people, listen to me. If you're a customizer, hashtag MyMattelCreations. MattelCreations has said that they are going to try and post people that use that hashtag, you know. Mattel Creations, I think, is the way that we get into this community of artists and everything, because it seems to me this is where they pay the most attention when it comes to these type of things. Don't know why that is, but it just seems to be the case. So whenever you put hashtags, when you do your hashtag Hot Wheels, do hashtag Mattel Creations and My Mattel Creations. Maybe something will come after it. It seems that they actually check the My Mattel Creations hashtag more often, so that actually gets things in view of these guys. Right now, it's just full of Monster High stuff, because all they do is post Monster High remakes and releases and stuff on there, which are literally... They have a line for that stuff. I don't know why they just post literally just the dolls. It's not a custom doll. It's not an artsy doll. It's literally the doll from the show, whatever. Like, okay, like, let's get some Hot Wheels in there. You know, I don't mind Acceleracers getting in there. I really don't. And if you ever want to just see some of these, just search by the custom tag on subreddits. Overused likes to use subreddit more than he does Instagram, so I just thought I'd mention that as well. Overused is amazing. Overused Customs. And just, I mean, just can you look at this? Just look at this. It's just absolutely beautiful, amazing detail. This is what we want from the community. This is what we want from Mattel. I mean, just look at this. I'm not saying it has to have all of these parts. But, like, come on. Look at this. The anchor chain. Like, stuff like that is why we love the show. It's why we love the diecast along with the show. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely astonishing. And if ever someone decided to make a Roadrunner, there's a Roadrunner Jada out there for you guys to mess with. If you ever wanted to do a SuparROBO did with his, you know, with his Hollowback, you know, they're about the same size, sort of. I mean, this one's a lot smaller, but, you know, just go for it, you know, do it. Just do it. Do a Scorchers one first, because I like Scorchers, but, you know, if you do Metal Maniacs, it's fine, I don't care. Anyway, with that said, I'm now going to show you my unboxing of a custom. Which custom is it? I don't know. I got these from Overused. Go check it out now! Boom. So, I just got this package in the mail from Overused on Discord. It is a package, so I thought I'd open it up here I guess I haven't really been showing it, have I? It's sort of a little low here. Oh, there we go. I think I got to the bottom of it. Hey, at least I can't say it's not well packaged. A box inside of a box. What can I say? Let's see what's in this box. RDO7. Gotcha. RDO7. Nice. Tape. A lot of tape. Okay. And here they are in these wonderfully packaged little itty bitty car holders. That's a small. So I got a small and a medium of these. Man, that's a lot of bubble wrap. Goodness gracious, that's a lot of tape. Okay, please stay there. Alright, let's see what this little guy looks like. Since these are very delicately done. And there she is. Ooh, look at that. I'm holding this super lightly because it is extremely fragile, but whoa, look at that. That's crazy, dude. I never thought I'd see an RDO7 in my life. All right, now I have the small. This is actually to scale. So that one's more like, you know, your typical motorcycle scale from Hot Wheels. This one's actually to scale of a motorcycle to 1/64th Hot Wheels as much as possible. So this one I heard doesn't have a rider. So this one is just on its own. Because honestly, if this thing had a rider, I bet it would just fall apart. Oh, it does have a rider. Oh, it does have a rider. What? What? These aren't even painted, by the way. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. It's so small. Here, let me get it next to my face. Maybe it'll focus then. Oh my goodness. How amazing is that? I never thought I'd have an RDO7 custom in my hand. This is crazy. It's so tiny. It's just like so small. Here, I'll get a comparison with this just to show you the difference in size. And then, here, let me get Dodge Tomahawk. A lot of people have that one. There you go. See? Very small. Actually. So yeah, he's about the same size as one of these. These are pretty much the same size right here. Wheels are touching now. So I'm trying to get it. Anyway, so yeah, these are about the same size, and yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. So beautiful, beautiful job. Overused. Thank you for these customs. I did pay for them, so I didn't get them for free. I paid for them, and these are just amazing. Thank you so much, dude, for doing what you do. And yeah, let's get on with the rest of the customs video. So, like I said, these things are amazing. I mean, just look at the quality is just absolutely astonishing. I'm amazed by these little guys right here. They're a little fragile, but dude, I don't even mind. And what's funny is here's one of the Silencers cars you can get as a Matchbox, which is kind of funny that it's the exact same one, the BMW 2002. But look at that. That is just crazy. And you can see the scale versus a pork chop. They're about the same when it comes to Hot Wheels Diecast scale. They're about the same. But there's also the miniature version, which is a bit smaller, which is actually more accurate to how big something would be in 1/64th. You can see just how big pork chop is in comparison. Pork chop would literally murder this guy. So, with everything said, and that whole amazing, just everything, you know, I'm just here to say thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want custom t-shirts, some custom t-shirts like Wave Rippers, yo, all you gotta do is go JayCee1032.redbubble.com. I know it's a long name, but I didn't never change it back when I was a kid, so it's gonna stay that way for now. And that's where you can get your amazing Acceleracers merch. So, with everything said, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out. Get out there, go support these guys, go follow them, give them the biggest shout outs of your lives. Bye.